How many of us have been updated with the new ICC playing conditions? If you are not, this video is for you. The ICC has officially updated the playing conditions across Test matches, One-Day Internationals and T20 Internationals. From the ball rules to boundary catches, overhead penalties to concussion protocols, it's all evolving. Let's break it all down clearly and quickly. Hello and welcome to Third Umpire. Let's have a look at the key changes with Test cricket first. The stop clock rule is now in effect. After each over, the fielding side has just 60 seconds to be ready for the next one. If they fail to meet the deadline 3 times in an innings, the batting team gets 5 penalty runs. Warning reset after 80 overs, in line when the ball becomes available. So in stop clock rule is now in effect. We have to understand two more things. That is, after finishing an over, the fielding team has to start the next over within 60 seconds. And number second, after 80 overs, the fielding team gets the new ball. That's why the rule will reset after 80 overs. And the next one, concussion replacements. Each team must now name their concussion substitutes before the match starts. Also, if a player suffers a concussion, they must observe a minimum 7-day stand-down period before returning to play. What means with this rule, each team must submit their concussion substitute player's name before the game starts. With a 7-day stand-down period, because if any player gets a concussion during a match time, it's serious. So if somebody after receiving a concussion, if he participate the very next match, I think for injury, if we talk about the injury concerns, it is also a serious matter. Player safety first. So they are taking 7-day stand-down period, I think, which is really good move from ICC. Let's have a look at the One-Day International format. What's new in One-Day International cricket from ICC? Well, the ball rule has changed. One-Day Internationals will start with 2 new balls, one from each end for the first 34 overs. But for the final 16 overs, the fielding captain chooses one of those 2 balls to continue with. Well, look, this is really simple. In one-day cricket, 2 balls used to use from the both ends. So after finishing 34 overs, the fielding side or the fielding captain will decide which balls they will use for the next 16 overs. And moving with the next one, boundary catches. If a fielder jumps in the air outside the boundary and touches the ball, they must land inside the field after their final contact. If not, it's not a valid catch or save, even if another teammate finishes the play. There is also a change to deliberate short runs. The penalty stays at 5 runs, but now the fielding side also gets to choose which batter faces the next ball. This is new. The new playing condition rule of ICC 2025. The fielding team will decide which batter will face the next ball. This will be really interesting. As for DRS, decision review system, the wicket zone now refers to the actual shape of the stumps and bails, not the area behind them. Before that it was a bit rectangular. Now it is actually clearly concise and clearly specific that it will be within the stumps and bails. Now T20 Internationals, time-saving measures. In T20 Internationals, time is everything. The fielding team must complete 20 overs in 85 minutes. If they don't, one extra fielder must stay inside the circle for the remaining overs. Also, the stop clock rule applies here too. Overs must start within 60 seconds of the previous one finishing. If you fail 3 times, it's going to be a 5 runs penalty for you. So as a captain and as a fielding team, you have to be really alert and you have to be aware of each and everything on field. And additional trials starting October 2025. Let's have a look at what are the additional trials ICC meaning. There are also some trials coming up in domestic and limited overs cricket. First, if a player suffers a serious injury on the field, even during warm-up, they can now be replaced by a fully participating like-for-like substitute. Second, the white ball trial. This will be really interesting. I think ICC need to work on with this. Now a batter's position at the time of delivery will determine if it's a wide, not where they end up after moving. To help umpires, the protected area marker will be extended to the popping crease, and it will be really smart move for ICC if they executes. Additional trials starting from October 2025, so we have to wait another few more months. And the billion-dollar question, when do these rules start? These new rules took effect with the start of the World Test Championship on June 17, 2025. That means these rules has already been started. It has been already applied with the Bangladesh and Sri Lanka Test series. The ODI rules begin on July 2 and the T20 International rules from July 10 during the same series. All international matches from those dates will follow the updated playing conditions. So have a little wrap up and final words. From stop clocks to smarter ball rules, stricter concussion safety to clear boundary law, the ICC is changing the pace and shape of the modern game. And I'm asking you, what do you think? Are these changes good for cricket, or do they make things too complicated? Let me know in the comment box. And if you found this video helpful, give this video a like, share it with fellow cricket lovers, and don't forget to subscribe to Third Umpire. For more insights and analysis, keep your eyes on Third Umpire.